If you want to be a partner, let us stick together. All of us is the solution to an energy revolution. With sun and wind power, less net meter.
What we're trying to emphasize a little bit is our Buy Energize campaign. It's part of the Eden program, and it's an educational campaign to reach out to residents and let them know how they can save money and conserve electricity and get us off fossil fuel. As most of you know, our goal is to reduce fossil fuel use in the Virgin Islands by 60% in the year 2025. Thanks to Home Depot and Landmark Society and WAPA, a lot of things are happening on that end, and this is one time we can talk about it a little bit. So I really appreciate the media coming out for this. And first of all, we're going to have Hans Lewetz speak from the Landmark Society.
Everyone, season greetings. It's great to be here, getting ready to celebrate the Christmas season again here at Whim, managed by Landmark Society. As you see, we have our famous Inkberry Christmas tree to make that celebration. And we're also getting prepared for our regular Christmas party on December 14th, which is the Wednesday coming. At that time, we want to celebrate more of our traditional Crucian celebration by having more singing of spiritual songs and good local music. So we want to invite everyone to please plan to come at that function. The VI Energy office for helping us, getting us ready. And I don't know if we need some special recognition for Mr. Carl Knight, but I know him from way back when we worked for the Olympic Committee and other sports at the governor's office. Thank you, Carl, for taking over that office. We also want to thank the Home Depot Foundation for providing the staff that are going to be helping decorate this place and some of the funding. And of course, WAPA providing some funding to invite your local people of St. Croix to come and visit this facility for the last 3 days after the 14th. We're going to have the Whim here open for people to come and visit and see all the decorations that are going to be put up by Home Depot. So we're looking forward to all that, and I know we have an expert here making the presentation. I'll let our Executive Director, Sonia Dow, talk about that. Sonia?
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. I don't need to say anything after he said it, right? It is really a pleasure to work for the Landmark Society and to be involved in the work that we do year-round, which is all about preserving our culture and our history in a way that allows children and adults to gain a sense of self, a sense of place, and a sense of responsibility. Because when our young people know who they are, and how they fit within their families and how their families fit within the local community and the broader world, then they can develop a healthy sense of responsibility to those who have come before us and struggled, and to those who have not yet been born. So we're all about preserving, so that when the rest of us, everyone in this room is sitting in their rocking chairs, hopefully enjoying retirement, there are people there to carry it on. And that's what makes working here such a joy, because that's what we do every day. That's our work. We couldn't do it without partnerships. There's no way that the meager funds that we take in through events, through admissions to our museums and everything would allow us to do the breadth and depth of programming that we do in this community. And certainly at this time, we are very excited to be partnering with the VI Energy Office, Mr. Carl Knight and his staff, and I don't see Amina here, and I know Amina did a lot of the connecting for us on this, to be partnering with one of our newest partners in the community, Home Depot, both the local store and the Home Depot Foundation, and to have their volunteers coming in to be a part of this project, to reconnect with friends like Cassandra Dunn at WAPA and at Malcolm McGregor at the Office of the Governor, and everything that you're doing to help us take this Christmas tradition to another level. To WAPA, to be able to have an open house the next 3 nights and invite parents to leave work, go home, pick up your kids, and just come straight here, knowing that they don't have to pay an admission, that they have access to this wonderfully decorated house. We couldn't do that without WAPA. We wouldn't be able to do that, so we thank you for that.
What's really cool about all this is that there's so many aspects involved here, and like preservation, but one of the aspects that I'm concerned with at the Energy Office is energy, and now to talk about that, because there's a lot of energy savings going on with this donation from Home Depot. And I think, Carl, you're going to tell us how much we're saving, or how much Whim Museum's saving, and how people can save on their LEAC bills.
Oh, you don't have to do that?
It's a small task I ask.
Compliments of the season to one and all. It's truly a pleasure to be here this morning. This is exactly the type of partnership that excites my office, when we can bring together the business community, the nonprofit community, and government, and do something really wonderful. We embarked on a campaign called the Vienergize campaign. This is part of our partnership with the Department of Energy and the Energy Development and Island Nations Global Partnership. And they encouraged us to create a local campaign that will capture the things that are unique about the Virgin Islands, and really resonate our message with Virgin Islanders. Energy conservation, renewable energy, those are global concepts. Everyone gets it, everyone understands what that means, but how do you apply that in a local context? And so this particular initiative of the Landmark Society here at the Whim Museum is a perfect illustration of how you capture and drive home the message of energy efficiency, and put it in a context that Virgin Islanders can really appreciate. The Christmas season is a very important season here in the Virgin Islands, particularly here on St. Croix, where we celebrate our Carnival, the Crucian Christmas Festival. We look forward to having visitors, friends and family coming home to the Virgin Islands, coming home to St. Croix, and in particular, we look forward to all the visitors running away from the cold weather up north and coming to visit. And I know the Landmarks Society is hoping that this year in particular, we have a very robust tourist traffic through the museum. And so to be able to showcase what we're trying to do in this venue is very appropriate, because of the energy crisis that the territory is facing. A lot of individuals have been discouraged from doing the usual tradition of decorating their homes and lighting up the community. But we want to send a message that you can still enjoy your Christmas traditions. You can still decorate your homes. You can still put up those Christmas lights, and there are ways to do it that won't break the piggyback. And this project, through the donation of the Home Depot, allows us to demonstrate that in a very large way, that you can put up Christmas lights, save money. The LED lights that we're going to be using for this lighting display reduce the energy consumption by 70% over traditional Christmas lighting. And so for a 70% reduction, that a one-time investment, in this case a one-time donation, and you'll have that reoccurring savings and benefit each time you use those lights, I think is a wonderful conservation measure that every household can take advantage of LED lighting. I guess we would also want to encourage you to Vienergize the rest of your holidays. If you're going to give gifts and you're going to give that new washer and dryer and other appliances, make sure you look for the Energy Star label, maximize the benefit and efficiency of the items that you're purchasing. And there are ways to, while we're working on those strategies to reduce the overall cost of electricity to everyone, there are ways that each individual household, business, and in this case, nonprofit organization can maximize their budget, stretch their dollars a little bit better, and be very efficient in their spending and consumption. So
Sometimes WABA doesn't always get the best publicity. Sometimes we hear that they're not really interested in energy conservation, but every time the Energy Office goes and asks Cassandra for help in a project like this, they come through. So when I hear out in the public that they're not interested, I know that's not true, and this is just another way that WABA is demonstrating but they are concerned with energy conservation. And I'm sure everybody knows Cassandra Dunn.
Good morning and a very happy, by-energized holidays to everyone. WAPA is absolutely thrilled to be able to partner with the Landmark Society, the State Whim Museum, the VI Energy Office, Home Depot, to undertake this project. WAPA definitely supports energy conservation, and we have found that lighting is one of the fastest ways to, and easiest ways to save on your utility bill. And of course, we have over the years been very involved in lighting projects, including, our CFL giveaways. We've given away over the years close to 100,000 compact fluorescent light bulbs, and now we're moving to the LEDs, and this is great. This is absolutely wonderful. We did some calculations. We were curious to know how much Whim would be saving on this project. And in fact, the house will be, after Alex finishes his decorations, resplendent in about 2,500 LED lights. Some will be battery operated. The majority of them, about 2,200, will be using the traditional source of energy. And with the 2,200 light bulbs burning 6 hours a day for about a 30-day period, ordinarily using the old school or the traditional incandescent types of holiday lights, the bill would come to about $375 just for lighting for the holidays. But Whim will soon find out that these 2,200 lights will cost them just about a little over $80. So they are going to realize about a 78% savings just lighting up the house for the holidays. And so this house will be beautiful. All houses in the Virgin Islands can definitely have that same experience, albeit on a smaller scale. But LED lighting is the way to go, and we definitely support that. We are also quite happy about being able to fund or support the ability of community members, especially children, to come and see the displays in the evenings of December 15th, 16th, and 17th here at the house. It'll be a wonderland and a perfect opportunity if you've never been to the Whim Great House, especially in the evenings, to join the staff here, Sonia, Sparkle, and Lily, everyone that has put this program together for a very enjoyable time. And as Carl said earlier, we didn't want to just do it in Frederickstead, so Christiansted will also experience some lighting and support from WAPA's support with the Gentlemen of Jones. We've donated 4,000 lights to them to light up the streets of Christiansted with the holiday designs. And so we have been appreciative of all that's being done by these nonprofits. We know that these are difficult times for our customers, but we are really happy that we can bring some small pleasure during the holidays to all who come to view. So thank you so much for allowing us to participate. Again, energize your holidays. You're just going to love it. Thank you.
Drawings I've seen of Alex's designs, we're going to be putting up a lot more lights than we normally do. It's not just the house. He's going to light the pathway from the time you come in, enter the museum at the gazebo. We always do some decorations outside, but we're going to have the opportunity to extend those and expand those and just really make all of the grounds available so that it's one big Christmas scene. I think so to all of you who are helping to make this possible and helping to light up the Whim Museum for the 2011-12 Christmas season, thank you very much, and we look forward to continuing to work with you. Thank you.